And welcome to class, everyone. We're gonna get this started right away. So get started into marching into our warm-up. So we have, if you see by the timer here, I think it's right about there, 28 minutes. We are revisiting that Superset strength workout that we unfortunately had cut short about a week or two ago. If you'd like to, go ahead and start jogging, but stay marching if you want to. So we have some music that will not be kind of copywritten, so we'll be able to have our full 30-minute workout today. So we're getting right into this warm-up here. Today, yoga mat for some of our ground-based exercises. Then you'll need some dumbbells as well. So having some fun with our Superset series, side to side here. Adding in the hamstring kick as well, and the shoulder blade squeeze. So yeah, Superset strength, kind of a fun format, and something different for the strength profile. You can do supersets in many different ways, and we're gonna experience that today as well. All right, back to just those side steps, no heel lift, and then adding in that reach up over the head. Nice. I don't think we've ever jumped into a warm-up right away. This is a little different, but fun. But yes, like I said, we have a full 8 series of supersets that we have to get through. Nice. All right, slow it down here. Squat and elbow to knee twist. So again, squat, elbow to knee twist. So we're taking that right elbow to that left knee. Awesome. That's it. Making sure that the hips go back behind us. We sit and then twist using our core. Excellent. Make sure to do an equal number on the right side and the left side. Back of the shoulder stretch. Thank you. Please say hi to the annoying coworker here. Hi, buddy. We're doing a strength workout today. Excellent. Just a couple more here, and let's finish it with some jumping jacks. So again, low impact, step out, back together, step out the opposite way, back together, or just the standard jumping jacks. Nice. Excellent. Any other stretches that you'd like to do, go ahead and do so now. Again, supersets can be done different ways. It's typically just 2 exercises back to back with little to no rest in between. Sometimes you do the same muscle group, 2 different exercises. Sometimes you can do opposing or antagonistic muscle groups. So like a chest exercise followed by a back exercise. So we're gonna have some of those differences just to kind of experiment with and give you a taste of what supersets can be if you are at your own gym doing your own workout. So we're gonna get started here. Our first superset will be back row, followed by tricep kickback. So you'll need your dumbbells in hand. Palms will face the body in that bent over position, and we're squeezing the shoulder blades, pulling the dumbbells into our body. So this is exercise 1. We'll have only about 7 seconds in between exercises. The next exercise will then be tricep kickbacks. So elbows pinched at our sides, and we're extending the arm behind us. And notice what my hand and wrist does. So from that neutral grip position, when I fully extend, I actually kind of flick and point my hand behind me as well to get the maximum squeeze out of that tricep. So we have three sets for each exercise. So it'll just be real quick, back to back to back to back. Kind of high volume, but it should be good. But yes, 7 seconds between the two, just enough to maybe flip onto your stomach or stand up or go to the ground, what have you. But nonetheless, let's have a great workout today. I'm gonna get that timer started. Supersets, starting with that back row. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, flat back, bent over position, and we're pulling, using our back muscles to pull the dumbbells into our torso. I always like to say hands like hooks on the dumbbells. And slow this one down. Since this is strength oriented, there's no need to rush through and do as many repetitions as you can. We want to stay a little bit more constant or a little bit more under muscular tension, or our muscles stay kind of under, some tension. So with this one, feel that squeeze. Yes. Again, notice my wrist and how it kind of flicks and points behind me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Back to those back rows again. Bent over position. Here we go. 25 seconds here. Slow and controlled. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. And again, we're not lifting, probably a better angle here. We're not lifting the dumbbells up to our armpits. We're actually pulling and lifting our elbow to the ceiling. So the dumbbells end up kind of coming more closer to like the pelvis, belly button region versus them coming up the armpit. So into that tricep kickback again. Still that bent over position, elbows at the sides. And again, that slight pause with that arm extended, feeling that squeeze through the back of the arm. Squeeze. With every repetition, make sure you breathe. Have that nice exhale as you extend the arm. Beautiful. Stand up real quick. Final set here. Both exercises one more time. Bent over row. There it is. Let's go. Keep that back flat, core tight, hands like hooks on the dumbbells. Beautiful. 10 more seconds. And time. Excellent. All right. Into those tricep kickbacks. Elbows at the sides. Last time here. And we get that 30-second rest. Whew. Arms are already starting to feel it. Diane, welcome to class. How you doing? 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds is yours. Next 2 exercises. Into the legs this time. And this is gonna be one of those supersets that we're using the same muscles back to back versus different muscles like we did previously. So first exercise will be a suitcase squat. So that means we're just holding the dumbbells at our sides as if we're holding suitcases or a briefcase. And it's just squatting down, standing back up. 2, 1, and go. Again, check your feet as you're starting to go. Be sure that you are about shoulder width apart. We don't want to be too narrow. We don't want to be too wide either. And again, hips go back behind the heels, and we reach that tailbone to the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing the arm position. Hands are up at the collarbone, dumbbells up at the collarbone, and it's just that same squat, but just a little different dumbbell arm position. So this one, keeping the core tight, because those dumbbells are up at our shoulders at that collarbone level, it's gravity in our body wants to kind of fall over. So this is where using that core, that nice compression and tightness, holding you up is going to be key. Excellent. Set 1, done. Back to the suitcase or briefcase squat. Let's go. Down, exhale, come up. Again, not a race here, under control, taking your time with your repetitions. If you are counting your tempo, it might be 2 seconds on the way down, 2 seconds as you come back up. Excellent. Front squat. Again, just holding the dumbbells up in front of you, palms face your face. Here we go, front squat. Excellent. Hips go back. Trying to get that thigh parallel to the floor. I know everyone doesn't have the same range of motion, but we really want to try to achieve full range of motion as best we can, as much as we can during our exercises. So always challenging yourself on completing those full repetitions. Here we go. Suitcase. Excellent. Sitting through the heels. That weight during your squat should be distributed through your heels, maybe into that mid part of your foot, but never on those toes. Excellent. Final one here. Back to that front squat. 3, 2, 1. Core tight, down, and up. Knees apart. Excellent. Well done, Diane. Well done. Looking good, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. New exercises here. Shoulder press and bent over row. Another bent over row, but just a little different hand position. So shoulder press, up overhead, standing up tall, that full press, back down to that shoulder height. Our bent over row this time will be palms forward. So a little bit more bicep utilization with that one. But starting with the shoulder press here. So dumbbells up, 3, 2, 1. Keep the core tight. Try not to arch the back as you press. Excellent. Exhale, breathe out as you press up. And 3, 2, 1. Bent over row. Again, different hand position this time, but still that standard bent over position. Hands like hooks on the dumbbells. Palms forward. Again, a little bit more utilization from the bicep muscle, that front of the arm here for this exercise. Looking good, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Back to that shoulder press. How are we doing? I'm getting toasty in here. I forgot to turn my fan on. But the sweat is good. Excellent. Nice tall press. Again, I always like to say that press, that arm should be straight with that bicep right next to that inner ear. So not doing that slight elbow bend. Trying to get those the forearm and the arm stacked on top of each other. Excellent. Bent over row, let's go. 3, 2, palms forward, and go. Squeeze the shoulder blades. I love it. Excellent work. Keep the core tight, support the back, support the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. One more time through, one more time through. Dumbbells up and let's go. Press. Press, good. If your shoulders are getting tired, if you can, go to a little bit lighter weight. But no matter what, trying to keep that body nice and perpendicular to the floor, not arching back to help you with those pushes. Excellent. All right, finishing this push and pull set with that last bent over row. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, onto the floor. Great job with that one. Next series here on the floor for both our chest press with dumbbells. Then we're gonna flip it over to our stomach and do our back extensions. So I'll be running through these quick here. Our chest press, just laying flat, core tight, and just pressing up to the ceiling. When we're on our stomachs for the next exercise, we'll be laying flat and then lifting arms and legs off the floor. That full back extension. So we have quite the transition between these exercises. Make sure you complete your repetitions, but then try to move to the next exercise as quick as you can. So drop the dumbbells, flip it over, and then arms and legs extended. We raise up and release down. If you want to, you can get an extra squeeze with this one. Once you're in that extended position, elbow squeeze and release. Elbow squeeze and release. Again, squeeze the glutes, raise the hamstring to the ceiling. Excellent. Flip it over, chest press again. Trying to be quick. And go. Press. So even though we're lying on our backs here, being intentional about our core, you should be squeezing your stomach to help rotate the hip bone up into your body, up to the front of your body. Helps keep that lower back flat on the ground. But to our stomachs here, back extensions. Again, adding in that squeeze of that elbows to the back of the pelvis if you'd like to. Or simply just raising the arms and legs up. That's it. Keep the legs straight. Try not to bend too much through the knees. Final set here. Chest press. Let's go. Ooh, quick transition. Excellent. Feeling that arm, kind of reaching that shoulder to the ceiling as you squeeze those chest muscles together. 2, 1, and flip. And here we go. Again, both options are acceptable here. The added elbow squeeze just engages the lats a little bit more. Here we go, 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and back on our feet. Well done with that one. We don't have as kind of challenging of a transition this time. This one just targeting our bicep muscle with 2 different bicep curls. And thanks, Anna. As you know me, I can't keep still. So I have to wiggle my feet a few times. First exercise, just a standard bicep. So that's that palm facing forward, elbow just kind of tucked at the sides. Try not to get any other momentum from the shoulder or that elbow joint. This is like one of the best exercises to describe how the biomechanics of your body, and just that element of the lever system that your body and joints are. Two, one, and hammer. So this time, dumbbells, palms face the midline of the body the whole time. Excellent. Again, concentrating on keeping the arm at your sides so that way you can use that fulcrum that the elbow joint creates to lift the lower part of the arm to the shoulder. 2, 1, and release. Back to that regular bicep curl, palms forward. So really trying to be strict on how you're holding the dumbbells, how you're holding your arms. Excellent. Concentrate, feeling that squeeze, that tension through the upper arm to lift the lower arm to the shoulder. And relax. Woo. Here we go. Back to that hammer curl. Palms facing the midline of the body here. And again, not racing. Nice controlled reps. Allowing every little muscle fiber of that bicep to help curl. Excellent. Great concentration, everyone. 1 and time. Excellent. Regular curl, final set. Final set of both. Here we go. Curl up and lower down. Excellent. Palms stay forward. That's it. Relax the shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the hammer. Final one here. If you do feel like you're feeling your shoulders starting to curl forward during this, what is helpful is pulling your shoulders back and kind of placing that elbow towards the back part of the side of your torso. Oh, hammer curl. Excellent. Oh, goodness. Fatigue is starting to set in for me. Oh, there we go. 3, all the way to the end. 2, 1. All right. Next one here. This one's going to get a little complicated. But again, try to move as quick as you can. We have stiff-legged deadlift on our feet, followed by glute bridge on the floor. So with that stiff-legged deadlift, legs are in a fixed position, straight position. And then from here, hip goes back. We hinge at the hip bone, keeping the back flat. Squeeze the glutes, raise the torso. Excellent. Here we go. Here we go. So if you'd like to, for the second exercise, you can keep the dumbbells in hand, holding them on your hip bone. So finish this out. This is what that glute bridge would look like. So dumbbells on the pelvis, heels into the floor, and we're squeezing the glutes to push and raise the hip bone to the ceiling. Couple options here. You can do the full contraction. Contract up and then eccentric down. Or if you're feeling strong enough, feeling great, holding this elevated position the whole time. Both are good. You can even mix in a couple of the repetitions with the hold if you'd like. Excellent. Back on our feet quick. Back to that stiff-legged deadlift. And here we go. Excellent. Again, squeeze the glutes. Your glutes initiate that torso ascension. Excellent. Back on the floor. Quick. Again, repetitions, holding, or a combination of the two. I'm gonna hold this one. So I'm really dialing in what my glutes are doing. Are they tight? Are they flexed? Are they squeezing? And then I'm also thinking about, well, how's my elevation? Can I lift them higher? Is the fatigue starting to lower my hips? You know, excellent. Back on our feet, final set. Whew, glutes. Glute focus with this superset. With this stiff-legged deadlift, we get that hamstring use as well, and then a little bit through the lower back. But this is one of those supersets that is same muscle. Same muscle. I lost my train of thought. Nice work, everyone. On the ground. Same muscle oriented. Here we go. Again, that full repetition, the hold, or a mix of the two. Seven, 6, 5. Staying on the ground for our next series. 2, 1, and rest. Nice little ground position to rest here momentarily. Next two exercises, we have chest fly and skull crusher. So with our chest fly, palms will be facing each other over top of the sternum, over top of the torso. Then opening up the arms out to the side, knuckles to the floor, and then squeezing back together. Skull crusher will be in the same position here, and then keeping, I can't miss this. I'll demonstrate here in the next few seconds. But here's that chest fly again. Again, feeling that chest, pulling and squeezing, pushing the hands back together. So our skull crusher here will be that upper arm stays pointed to the ceiling the whole time. And we lower down to the skull, and we extend back up. And just like we did with our tricep kickbacks, that same little flick or point of the wrist to help squeeze. Good, breathe, exhale as you extend the arms up. Awesome. Back to that fly. And out, and squeezing back in. Try not to have those arms locked. A little bit of elbow flexion, a little bit of elbow bend is ideal. Beautiful. All right, our skull crusher, but this time we're gonna change up the hand position. We're gonna turn the wrists and have the palms facing behind us or up overhead. And then we lower the hands to the forehead. A little bit different here. Targeting possibly a little bit different portion of that tricep muscle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and one more time here. Whew. Chest fly and kick back, or and skull crusher. Words are tough today. Breathe out as you squeeze together. Excellent. All right, last one here. Palms will face forward, and we're going to draw our knuckles to our forehead and extend back up. Final hand position, final exercise of this series. Excellent. Upper arm points to the ceiling, elbow points to the ceiling. 2, 1, and we're up on our feet. Getting back to some lower body here. And this should be our final superset. So this one, we have lower body and upper body paired together. So we will have a wide stance here, and we're gonna shift side to side for our lateral lunge or side squat. So dumbbells will just go on either side of the leg, you push back, and alternate to the other side. Let's do this, 25 seconds, shift the weight. So you'll notice here that one leg bends and goes through that full repetition, that full contraction of the muscle. The other leg stays straight and just helps support and provide stability. We want to try to keep the chest upright as much as we can, not letting our shoulders and chest collapse to the floor. Nice work. Now just a normal stance here for our L raise. That's one arm forward, the other arm out to the side, and alternating. So left arm comes forward, then the right arm comes forward. Awesome. So with this one, try not to allow too much momentum, too much arm swing to happen through the shoulders. Staying strict through that deltoid muscle of the shoulder. Excellent. Back to that wide stance here. 2, 1, and again, shift, sit, and stand. Shift the weight, sit, and stand. Well done. Nice work, Diane. Four, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Shoulder raise, L raise. 2, 1, here we go. Yes. Well done, everyone. Keep it going. Keep that pace. 2, 1. Oh, goodness. Final 2. Final 2 here. Here we go. That lunge. Shift. Making sure that you push that hip bone back behind the heel to sit on that back part of the foot. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome. L raise. Final time here. Final exercise. We've come this far. Make this one count just as much as you've done the other ones. Breathe. Exhale. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Wow. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done. Great job today. Oh. A little bit of a cool down. All right. So let's just simply take one arm across the body and we'll hold this for about 15 seconds. But that is kind of a an iteration of supersets. What we did just to kind of make this a little more fun is doing both exercises back to back to back. Typically in more of a structured strength like workout program, you'll find supersets where you'll still do them back to back, but after you do the one set of the 2 exercises, you'd rest for like 30 seconds or even more, depending on the goals of the strength program. We'll go into a wide stance here, and just a little bit of a shift of that weight, stretching that inner thigh. But yes, supersets come in just so many different fashions or dynamics. Like I said, sometimes it's the same muscle So like our that bicep set where we did the regular curls and the hammer curls. Shift to the other side. That one is just that bicep. Sometimes it's opposing muscles. So doing like maybe a chest exercise followed by a back exercise. But no matter what you choose, how you're approaching the exercises, the muscle selection, it's always 2 exercises back to back from one another. So one more here. Split stance, let's stretch out the hip flexors. So squeeze the glutes, rotate the hip bone. So as we finish up our final stretch, thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the superset. And again, for those that were with me about a couple weeks ago, where we had our class cut short because YouTube detected some copywritten music apparently. Yeah, we got to do the full workout today. Let's switch to the other side. You're welcome, Diane. Thanks for joining me today. Glad you liked it. So as we hold this final hip flexor stretch, again, thanks for joining me. Be sure to stay hydrated throughout the day. Eat some good calories, some good dense nutrients. For those that are looking at really trying to maybe some muscle definition, some weight loss, make sure you're eating your protein as well. It doesn't have to be an absorbent amount, but it needs to be a little bit more to help facilitate that muscle growth, that lean muscle tissue development. But yes, and finally, stretch. Take a moment later on today to just move a little bit, stretch those muscles, stretch those joints, maybe refresh the mind a little bit as well. But that is it for me. Thanks, everyone. And yeah, hope to see you again in our my next class. Until then, take care.